guys, 28mm RPG here, Rick. Um, well, I'm not telling anybody to go ahead and back anything, but I do occasionally do a Kickstarter or two. This company I've bought minis from quite a few times. Um, they make some pretty cool miniatures, so every once in a while I'll go ahead and pick some up. This one is about to end in another 4 days, so if you're interested in miniatures and want to back something like this, it's up to you. I just thought it was interesting enough to go ahead and bring up because I like sci-fi miniatures and that's what I do. So um, this one here, I've pledged, so you can see that I'm a backer over here. 60 pounds. 60 pounds. What is 60 pounds? 60 pounds was. Does it give me? No, sometimes it'll tell me how much. Okay. Sometimes it'll tell me how much 60 pounds is, but let's see. Oh, down here it's 98 bucks Canadian. So with that, I am supposed to be able to get 12 regular unlocked miniatures, and I'm getting them in the shiny white metal because I was to choose between metal and resin. I'd rather go metal, as resin tends to break sometimes, and metal is although metal is, you got to be really good with your with putting down like a good um primer on top of it. Otherwise, as soon as it hits something or your finger rubs up against it, it's gonna rub off. So you got to be real good with your primer on that one. Um, I should actually experiment a little bit with the primers on metals because that is a bit of a problem. There might be some primers out there that are meant for metal more so than using the what's it called? Just our regular acrylic paint. So I'll have to go check that. I got a bit of a happening in the back of my throat here. Um, might be from yakking too much with customers and stuff. It's been real busy in retail, so and as some of you may know, I'm a retail manager, so I end up floor operations and dealing with customers all the time. So that's what I do. I talk to the customers and work things out. So here we're gonna look at some of the characters here. So this guy, maybe. So I'm just looking through these and taking. Okay, so I have 12 miniatures to pick from. What do I pick? And then after that, I can add on. So my tactic here would probably be if there's more expensive ones, I will probably put those into my 12 that I've already paid for. And then if I wanted to buy extra ones as add-ons, then I would have them as the cheaper ones. So for example, this metal one at 8 pounds is something I would probably put on my list of 12 first, where Amanda Carter here, she's only 6 pounds, so that might be a little bit cheaper. So, and I'll probably save that for an add-on instead. That's kind of like my mentality here to maximize the amount of miniatures to money. So, and some of these are pretty cool. So yeah, I'll probably put Uh, Gray Bear here. Gray Bear Reacher. Eon? Eon. Eoin? 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 I don't know how you say it. Well, anyways, I'll probably put him on one of my 12. Manda, maybe. Rex, probably on one of my 12. Harlan, later. Probably I'll keep him later. I'll use her as an add-on probably. The Countess. Let's see, then they got a good selection of male and female characters in here, so that's the cool thing. And that's the thing. I was thinking about doing my solo game and having miniatures represent the characters during the solo part, like for visual flavor kind of idea, not necessarily using them as like in context of the game, but to like represent them in certain situations by just showing the miniatures with a background. And I got lots of scenery background for sci-fi, so in 28 millimeter. These are slightly bigger, but you don't notice anything. You don't notice a difference between 28 and these ones. They're very, very close. Like I'm pretty sure these are, spot on with 28. They're supposed to be 31 to the top of the head, so that would make them about 28 millimeters. So silver's an interesting being upside down. I think there's a one without her extremity armor on as well. But these are really cool miniatures, so I like them. If Shauner's watching, is this a Varger? Would you accept this as a Varger? He's got a nice little missile launcher on the back there. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, they got some really good minis. Like I said, you've seen me do the might have seen me paint the major horror, and what's the one that looks like Kurt Russell. I forget what they called him. So there was two of them that I did paint wise on my videos before. Commander Jack Slaughter. Would I would definitely throw this on the list. That's a cool pose. And there's the Major John Horay. That's the one that I painted on video. So I don't need this one. Dex Logan. So this is a Boba Fett kind of. So that's the thing with a lot of these characters. They're kind of like based off of actual movie um, characters as well with different names. This one's cool. I'll probably get this one as well. Now there are some here. Oop, I keep on moving the background here. Stacy, yeah, but there ends up being ones on here that you can't that you won't be able to put on your 12 list. So and they'll tell you down here. So this one's interesting. He's barefoot, so it must be a character that can. It's got some pretty tough feet, some pretty big feet too. There's an elite version of. Now, I'm not sure if I would get this one. Maybe. I like the Squad Gladiator here. So there's some pretty decent poses here. So by the looks of it, is this a character that we have multiple heads possibly and stuff? So have to see what that is all about. So Diesel, Vulcan, Shadow, Rhino, Trojan, and Ceres. Okay. I like some of these. These are pretty cool. If you want to make yourself a squad. And these guys are like pretty pretty interesting. So yeah, um, for like background characters, NPCs, that sort of stuff. You can paint these. Um, okay. Yeah, I've seen the drum before. I mean, they obviously have their um, parodies on this. I think I like the Emperor drum, like the Emperor guy, better. This is the Archbaron. This one's pretty cool. This one's more like a Sith Lord of some form. And this one, I would assume this is going to be a short gal. So yeah, and at £5, I'll probably get this one as an add-on, just because it's kind of cool in its own way. It would make a uh, cool kind of Doctor Evil villainess kind of thing. Here's the God Emperor Crombrie. So this is kind of like the Drumpf, but with claws and everything. Like that's interesting. And this is one of the ones that you have to get by itself as an add-on only. So it's only it's metal, 15. So it probably pretty thick, and the rest of these are going to be yeah add-on only. So just yeah, looking at the now, this is still a concept by the looks of it. So um, not sure if they actually have one like physically. The rest of them you can tell that they've this is made with the green stuff and sculpted and all that already. And these ones, I know they've got these ones. These characters, they often use reuse poses and stuff. So they'll have like um, they'll probably have their own bare bones versions of these, and then they'll sculpt on the leggings, the boots, all that stuff that they need to put on the characters. The clothes, they'll alter the clothing a bit and do that. I think the retro crew is pretty cool. Um, they're very busty, a very busty crew, I must say. Um, this is cool. I'll probably end up picking up these as individuals at £5, so £5 a piece. And Captain Kane, definitely. This one's going to be unlocked soon, so this is one I want to pick up. Hopefully it unlocks. Let's see where we're at with the. Doesn't say how far we are here. It's way up on top. Individual prices, and then the main bridge, which unlocks in a bit. Hopefully, will be these guys here. Which would be cool. And all the blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, yeah, let's see where we're at. Well, 46,000. So, like I say, they got 4 days to go. Who knows? Who knows what'll unlock? But I would definitely check out HF, Hasslefree Minis. They're pretty cool. I always find that every once in a while you'll get a delay because I guess somebody in the company who's high up gets sick every once in a while. So, and they're having uh, you know, everybody will go through a time where they have medical issues. So, even myself. So. Uh, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Um, it's tough when you got like chronic illnesses and stuff. It's a bad thing. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this, since I am miniatures, although you may I am a miniatures video creator. But I haven't been doing miniatures lately on video. I've been just doing them in the background because I find it's a little bit easier for me to go ahead and listen to a good audible and paint away and not worry about getting a copyright strike while I do so. But I guess I could paint stuff, and I do paint stuff once in a while videotaping it without any sound. So but who wants to watch me just paint? There's times when you can do that, times where I gotta fast forward it for you, like do it at 4 times speed or something like that. And I mean, you can only learn so much. I guess I could stop in certain spots and go ahead and say, oh, when I decide on doing something like this, I do this, you know. Showing you how to paint miniatures and stuff, sometimes it's a little tricky to do because it's probably more of a thing that you should be one-on-one and actually present and watching how the brush strokes go, because you can only see so much with the camera, and the camera isn't three-dimensional, so you're not getting an idea of how slanted that brush is, what kind of an angle it's at. Is kind of really hard to see. So, and a lot of it has to do with that, using the side of your brush and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say about this crazy stuff. If you decide on backing it, I have, go for it. It's they got some cool stuff. And if you feel like following me, just do it. Just hit that button. It's gonna cost you nothing. And every once in a while you get stuff like this, or a live stream. You guys like live streams, don't you? Like my live stream, they're you get action. You don't get people walking down these corridors for 3 hours. In my games, you get action. All right, you guys take care. Bye.